and she became very interested in the case.
What if a crime so shocking that it captured the nation, and a story so complex it still haunts us, wasn't as clear-cut as we thought? The Menendez brothers saga has resurfaced, and a new Netflix series invites us to question everything we thought we knew. Are you ready to take a deeper look? For actors stepping into roles that carry such emotional depth and controversy is never easy. In a candid interview, the actors reflected on their initial reactions upon reading the script, describing the disturbing nature of the sexual abuse allegations woven into the brothers' story. "It's awful. It's absolutely horrendous," one actor remarked. "The whole story is so tragic. The brutal nature of the case and the weight of the allegations had a profound effect on the actors who had to navigate the challenges of conveying these characters authentically. They understood the emotional complexity involved in knowing their portrayals would shape viewers' understanding of the brothers." Adding another layer to this complex story, Kim Kardashian, known for her advocacy work on prison reform, visited the Menendez brothers in prison alongside one of the series' actors. During the visit, the brothers presented a green space project they've been working on, showcasing their efforts to make positive contributions even from behind bars. The actor reflected on the emotional experience of meeting Eric and Lyle Menendez, describing them as filled with light, humor, and kindness. She recalled how she expressed her belief and support for Eric, promising to portray him as authentically as possible. Despite the controversies and hardships surrounding their lives, the brothers appeared as stand-up individuals in her eyes, a testament to their resilience amid ongoing legal battles and public scrutiny. Eric Menendez publicly stated that he believed the series would portray a dishonest version of the story, despite not having seen the show yet. He voiced concerns over the dramatization of his and his brother's experiences. In response, the actor who plays Eric expressed understanding, acknowledging how difficult it must be for the family to see their story re-envisioned through a Hollywood lens. With empathy, she recognized the family's need to make a statement and respect their stance, knowing that dramatized retellings often amplify or reinterpret certain details for narrative impact. When the Menendez family later released an official statement in response to the series, the actors responded with similar respect, reminding viewers that the show includes multiple perspectives. They clarified that while the series dramatizes events, it does so to present various viewpoints, including those of journalists, parents, and other key figures. "We're showing perspectives from different people," one actor emphasized. The goal, they said, was for the audience to act as a jury by engaging with these multiple narratives, encouraging viewers to consider each angle and reflect on the complexities of the case. The question of authenticity and accuracy inevitably looms over any dramatization of real events, and this series is no exception. In response to inquiries about the show's factuality, the actors explained that while the series is heavily researched, it's not a documentary. With over 3 years of research behind the series, its creators assimilated information from a variety of sources to provide a well-rounded, albeit dramatized, depiction of the Menendez brothers' story. The actor clarified that the show interweaves numerous theories and perspectives, some of which may conflict. For instance, the initial public perception was that the brothers killed their parents for financial gain, a narrative that over time has been reevaluated. Today, audiences are more sympathetic to the idea that the brothers acted out of desperation, reacting to alleged abuse. By gathering various accounts, the series aims to offer a comprehensive view, balancing the shocking crime with the underlying motivations, fears, and traumas that may have driven the brothers. For the actors portraying Lyle and Eric Menendez, building an authentic bond on screen was essential. They drew on their own shared experience, describing how the weight of the project paralleled the brothers' isolation and dependence on one another. Just as the Menendez brothers were each other's only true support, the actors found common ground in their understanding of the enormous responsibility they held as the sole people portraying these real-life individuals. Their relationship grew organically, deepening as they worked together to capture the essence of the brothers' bond, a connection that helped fuel their performances and provide viewers with a realistic portrayal of sibling loyalty among tragedy. At its heart, the series doesn't just aim to retell a crime, it seeks to shed light on the impacts of abuse and the long, painful journey toward healing. For one of the actors, this advocacy was a personal mission. Every day on set, they reflected on how the series might reach survivors of abuse, offering them visibility and encouraging them to seek help. In sharing the Menendez brothers' story, The actors hoped viewers might feel seen and supported, recognizing that vulnerability is a step toward healing. When you're vulnerable and open up, that gives you strength, one actor explained, encouraging viewers to reach out and share their stories. Through the fictionalized narrative, the show serves as a beacon for audiences who may be grappling with trauma themselves. By portraying the brothers' pain and resilience, the series aims to destigmatize conversations about abuse, helping viewers find solace in the idea that sharing one's story can lead to empowerment. A central question posed by the series is whether the Menendez brothers should remain in prison, decades after committing a brutal crime. With over 12.4 million views in just 4 days, the show's impact is undeniable, sparking renewed public interest in the Menendez case. While acknowledging the severity of the crime, the violent murder of their parents, the actors also questioned whether the brothers had served sufficient time. One actor remarked, "They did need to serve time, but I think the time is up." This sentiment resonates with the public increasingly inclined to re-examine cases through a lens of compassion and understanding, considering not only the actions themselves, but also the context in which they occurred. In the past 35 years, society's stance on trauma and abuse has evolved significantly. The actors voiced their hope that the show might encourage audiences to empathize with the Menendez brothers, viewing their actions as a response to immense psychological strain and emotional turmoil. By challenging viewers to question the justice system's role in cases involving abuse, the series may ultimately influence the broader debate about punishment, forgiveness, and rehabilitation. Playing such dark, emotionally charged roles inevitably took a toll on the actors. To maintain their well-being, they relied on their loved ones for support, frequently calling family members after difficult days of filming. This grounding connection served as an anchor, helping them balance the heavy emotions required for the roles with the comfort and stability of their personal lives. One actor even referenced the story about Colin Farrell, who would watch Finding Nemo after filming dark scenes as a way to return to a lighter, emotional state. For these actors, familial support provided a similar refuge from the intense, haunting scenes they portrayed. One of the most contentious aspects of true crime dramas is the blurred line between fact and fiction. While this series is deeply researched, it's also a fictionalized interpretation, condensing complex events and perspectives into a cohesive narrative. As one actor put it, "We're painting a portrait, now creating a documentary." This distinction is essential, reminding viewers that while the series draws from real events, it's a dramatization meant to explore various aspects of the story, not to serve as an authoritative account. Netflix's upcoming documentary release seeks to complement the dramatized series, allowing audiences to examine factual details alongside the show's fictional elements. This dual-release approach offers viewers the chance to discern reality from embellishment, empowering them to engage more critically with the content. Through these complementary releases, Netflix encourages audiences to understand the Menendez case in its full complexity, balancing dramatization with documented facts. The Menendez case has always been polarizing, with the brothers positioned as both perpetrators and potential victims. As society's understanding of abuse and trauma evolves, so too does public perception of this infamous case. The series' actors expressed the belief that, while the brothers committed a grievous crime, their actions were influenced by years of alleged abuse, which left them feeling trapped and desperate. By humanizing the brothers, the show challenges the traditional villain narrative, prompting viewers to consider the nuances of victimhood, agency, and culpability. In the end, the actors' portrayals aim to shift the narrative on abuse survivors, showing that trauma can lead people to take drastic actions when they feel they have no other way out. For the millions watching, this re-examination of the Menendez brothers' story may pave the way for a more compassionate, empathetic approach to justice, one that acknowledges both accountability and the possibility of redemption. The Menendez brothers' story is as complex as it is tragic, and this Netflix series offers fresh perspectives that challenge us to look deeper. For the actors, stepping into these characters was an emotionally taxing journey, but a meaningful one. Through their portrayals, they hope to spark conversations about trauma, justice, and the possibility of healing. Balancing respect for the family's perspective with empathy for the brothers' struggles, they give us a multifaceted look at a case that continues to divide and captivate. But this isn't just another true crime drama. It's a powerful exploration of humanity and resilience, highlighting the lengths people may go when pushed to their limits. As you watch, consider the story's broader implications. How does society view trauma and justice? And can forgiveness and growth emerge even from unimaginable tragedy? What do you think? Do the Menendez brothers' actions deserve forgiveness, or is justice best served as it is? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis engaging, hit that subscribe button and join us as we uncover more stories that challenge the way we see the world.